So we're in Dallas now. The whole Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane shit. Like I happened in January. I'm here in Dallas. I heard bits and pieces about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you have too. You're in the loop. Um, Everything's came out. I mean, his bond has been rejected. What do you think? Where do you think this goes from here?
I mean, from everything that I've seen and the shit that I know, I mean, it's a difference from where I think it's gonna go and where I hope it's gonna go. Them little niggas from the city, so I, 30. I know 30. I done met 30. I hope them little niggas get freed up. They was doing their thing and looked like they was just about to take off and provide some generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? But there's a difference to where I think it's gonna go dealing with the feds.
Mm.
Man, the feds don't move on you until they know they ready to move.
No surveillance, no guns.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you though, when I was going through my situation, Manny Aurora, my lawyer, who I think the best attorney in the world, he told me the biggest blessing in my situation was that my case wasn't federal. He said the reason being because one of my counts was a conspiracy count. In federal, the conspiracy laws, they're way more broad. You know what I'm saying? It's like very vague. Like they have a lot more room and ways to convict you, you know what I'm saying, in a conspiracy versus if you was in state court.
Mm.
And, if the dad is actually on video in Staples printing out a release form, if what those agents saying is true, then that's what you call an element in the conspiracy. That's premeditation. You know what I'm saying? That's conspiring. A lot of this shit gonna be, a lot of people ain't thinking about the call data. How the call data going.
Oh, and while we on this, Pooh Shiesty lawyer withdrew from the case today, just so y'all know. You feel me? Like, he put other lawyers in place for it. Like, but he withdrew. He off the case. He is not representing Pooh Shiesty no more. So to me, that's a red flag. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times lawyers will withdraw from the case when they see it doesn't make sense to keep going because it's either a clear loss and they don't want that on their record. You know what I'm saying? Going to trial, or their client want them to do some stuff that they don't agree with and they not trying to be involved in. So it's one or two things. Either he see clear as day Pooh Shiesty case is a no winner and them boys going to prison. Or two, Pooh Shiesty being a difficult client and want him to do some shit that he don't agree with, so he removing himself. It's one or the other, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all something here.
The GPS placements, the cell tower was pinging, is gonna place whoever at this location, you know what I'm saying, at the time. Then you got, even if Gucci don't cooperate, you got the cameraman. Man, the cameraman gonna be at court for the judge do, testifying. So not to mention the off-duty police officers, what they got to say. So it's more complicated than what people think, and it's gonna be pretty rough, and Sean, when the last time you seen 8 niggas charged on the case and everybody kept it real?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So, we gotta, just gotta see.
Same thing I said in my dirt video I just put out, man, a couple hours ago. When you got co-defendants on your case, bro, one of them gonna flip on you, dog. Everybody ain't trying to go down for the count. Everybody ain't trying to do that time. Everybody ain't solid, bro. I'm trying to tell you. So best believe, bro, when you had co-defendants, when you had co-defendants on the case, 9 times out of 10, one of them gonna flip on you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So especially everybody ain't gonna keep it solid. Everybody ain't gonna try to be doing that time with you, my boy. So I'm telling you, anytime you got co-defendants, they gonna get somebody to try to flip on you, dog. They gonna try to see who the weakest link is, and whoever the weakest link is, they gonna tell him out of the, you know what I'm saying? Because they become sharks that water, that smell blood. That's what the feds become, because they see you a weak link. So they finna get you to flip on everybody. They finna get you the same, bro.
Say this, I'm glad I ain't in the situation.
Mm.
Yeah, for sure. And she finna be crazy.
Gucci Mane's wife.
Yeah.
You know, we know that she has a big influence on his life. She's his handler.
Correct. Caretaker.
Yeah, caretaker. Like, even if he doesn't want to cooperate, it looks like, I mean, he already made statements.
Yeah,
Do you feel like she put that battery in his back?
Yeah, of course. You know, and just imagine, you know, him coming home, you know, without his wedding ring and watch and humiliated as a man. You got to tell your wife this shit. You're supposed to be one of the biggest gangsters in the world.
Mm.
And so, you know, I'm sure she was upset. She a civilian. What's she going to do? You know, she going to get the police involved. You know, I don't know if you seen the press conference the other day, but they said the federal agents got statements the first day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they interviewed all parties on the first day. So I just, you know, I was willing to bet my Social Security number that Gucci wasn't going to cooperate based off his reputation. Shit, he done said in the past about him, you know, not cooperating, and he never will. And he said it with his chest out. But now this a whole different Gucci. This a Gucci that's on psych meds, you know, and he basically being, you know, he like a, she got the strings, she pulling them, you know what I'm saying, you know, and it's almost like the nigga, like he on a remote, you know what I'm saying, you know. So with that being said, I could see her putting the battery in his back, you know, and kind of pushing him over the edge. But now, at this point, I think he done had a chance to think about it. He probably done talked to some reputable niggas in the street and like, nigga, damn, what's going on? You know, so, and I could see him now at this point kind of like
retracting.
Retracting and backing up off of it. But
That's gonna be real interesting to see, boy, if Gucci get on the stand or not. That's gonna be real interesting to see. If he do, boy, niggas is gonna tear him up. I ain't gonna be one to do it, but niggas gonna tear him up, boy.